Hello and welcome to the August 29th stream of Skin Deep Development. I am Brendan Chung, and today we are going to continue what we were working on yesterday, which is the healing system. So in Skin Deep, you can get wounds on your body, and to heal them, you enter the context menu. So let's say you get a shrapnel wound, 2 shrapnel wounds. So you hold down the right mouse button and you go to the heal. And now you are healed of your wounds. Yeah, so something we wanted to do was, right now the bullet wound heal animation is identical to the shrapnel heal animation. And so we kind of wanted to differentiate them. So we're going to make a separate animation for the shrapnel heal animation. Excuse me. Alright, here we are. Heal bullet pluck. So we're going to make a new animation called heal shrapnel. Yep. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of basically keep most of it similar, but we want to tweak some of the timing. I was thinking we could keep. So right now, what happens is the way the timing works right now is that the hand kind of like jabs in, pulls out the thing. I was wondering how would it look if we kept the hand kind of down for a little bit longer. So let's try that. So we're going to shorten this and duplicate you. So it's going to look like that. Stay down for a while. Pull out. I wonder if we could tighten this a little bit. Something like that. What if we kind of made this longer too? My only concern is that the hand will just be like nothing will happen for a while, which might be a little bit confusing. I guess we could do some audio work to kind of fill in the nothingness. Goes down. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, save that. Export. Heal. Alright, I gotta make a new animation. Heal shrapnel. Hey. Alright, let's see. Okay, where are we going? Player definition. And we are looking for shrapnel. There you are. And we just gotta change that. And it should automatically update. All right, let's check it out. Here's our new timing. That's pretty good. I think it'll be good to. So the timing is different, but the animation takes the same amount. It's still 40 frames, just like the bullet pluck animation. And I think it would differentiate it a lot better if we change the length of the animation. I like how the timing of all the movements are different. I think that differentiates it, but the length of the animation we can tweak to make it more different. Let's throw on 60 frames. Sorry, 20 frames. It's about 1 second, which is a pretty big amount of time. Where are you? Heal, shrapnel. Okay. Okay, let's try it out. Oh, yeah. Eric's comic says screen shake could show the struggle to pluck it visually. That's a really good idea. Yeah, let's do that. We can add a little audio cue in there. All right, give me 1 second. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay, like I can kind of visualize how this would look with audio work and the screen shake you're suggesting, and I think this might work. All right, let's tweak the timing of this thing. So around frame 12, we're gonna do this sound and the animation that you pluck it out. Right there, 46, 47. Let's try that. Okay, all right. Da-da-da-da. I'm gonna do that. Oh. Well. I kind of like how it lets your imagination like try to figure out what exactly are you plucking at your body. But the bad part now is that if you look down, you'll see that your hand is just kind of statically sitting there, not doing anything. It kind of ruins the illusion. I kind of don't want to make a whole separate animation for that. All right. What is a good way of... I mean, let's see if this... Is this a problem with the bullet thing also? I mean, it is a problem, but it's less of a problem because it just happens so fast. I think someone mentioned it looks like it's like someone pulling lint off their body. Which, I don't know, I'm okay with that. But this is kind of silly looking. I don't want to see someone touching, why does touching an armpit heal you? Touching an armpit has never healed anybody, I don't think. Eric's comic says maybe just vibrate the arm a bit. Yeah, I think that might work. Yeah, maybe like just I don't know, reach into the gut a little bit, and jiggle. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Okay, so we're gonna adjust this animation. Like that. Gonna reach into the belly a little bit. Yeah, this could work. Copy you, put you right there. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna jiggle this limb. The way that I've been jiggling things is not really very efficient. I've just kind of been manually wiggling the limb a little bit. And I feel there's a much better way of doing this. Because I've needed to jiggle things on multiple occasions already. For the other time I had to do it was for firing the weapon. And I need to kind of jiggle the limb. 1 second. Alright. Right, yes, we were jiggling. Let's do more jiggles. Do like that, and then like that, and like that. I guess I really should just write a script to do this. How's that looking? Oh, gross. How's that? Yeah, that works. We'll go with that. You. Okay, let's try it out. Heal shrapnel. The way I've been doing jiggles is I just do like half of it, and then I copy and paste the first half to the second half. You know, I think that works fine. I think this totally reads as what it wants to do. Yeah, that was a good idea. Thank you for suggesting that. It's kind of, oh boy. All right. Is there anything else we want to add? Yeah, it's once we put the audio in, it's gonna make it read way better too, I think. One thing that well, I'll show you this before I do that. Let's check it in. Oops, sorry, wrong thing. Yeah, 95 random. Okay, what do we do? Added. Okay. Yeah, one thing I wanted to do was add a particle effect that plays I'm sorry, I'm a little bit slow today. I had a late night doing a lot of work. Yeah, we want to do a particle effect for when your hand is kind of like wiggling around. Okay. All right. Let's do it. So let's look at what particle effects we have. Okay. All right. Well, that's an option. This is another option. So many options. All right, I think that's all the bloods that we have. Hmm. Choices to be made. Hayatal says, that looks amazing. I wonder if you wouldn't want a bit more force on actually yanking it out. Might give it more of a punch. You mean like kind of change the timing a little bit? Yeah, I'm good just out. Right now you kind of, it's a fair bit of frames between these two things. Let's see how long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What if we did it like that? Almost shrapnel. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, thanks for the suggestion. I think that reads pretty well. Cool. I love it. I'm kind of curious how this would work, or how this would look. If we do like a really quick version of this. This one loops right now, but if we could do a one-shot burst, it could be, might work. Peace Duster says curing bullet wounds could require a bit more than pulling the bullet out. Maybe a disinfectant and a bandage. I think that was an idea earlier on. Yeah, the healing system is still being worked out, so it might steer more in that direction. I think right now it's a bit more, the direction it's going in is a bit more simplified, because it doesn't require the player to collect resources or anything, just to make it a little bit, make the game go a little bit faster. Ray Elviser says, halfway through the game, your character finds a sterile nitrile gloves upgrade, increasing the amount of health not lost to infection when you dig around in your body. That's really good. All right, yeah, let's try to make a sparkle effect. Okay, so we're gonna copy this one, and we're gonna call it looks like a quick blast, an aerosol can. Spritz? Blood spritz? Sounds fine. Okay, So right now it's looping, but we don't want it to loop. We want it to cycle 4 times. 2 times. Looks good. And yeah, let's try it out. Okay, blood spritz. What frame? So we don't want, I think it would make the most sense at the beginning, because that's when the hand like enters. But it would kind of be a waste, I think, because the camera levels out when you activate it. So there's a good chance the player will still be looking straight forward this time. But if the player decides to look down, we want to give as much time for the player to notice this thing. So we're going to do it somewhere in the middle. I think my feeling is that effects work best when people actually see it. Like, I don't know, if you're going to go through all the effort to do something, might as well set it up for success and give it visibility to the player. Where is that file? FX. FX. There you are. Blood spritz. Okay, I'm just gonna copy you. Blood underscore spritz. And we're gonna bind it to the right hand. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna work. So the problem is, or the tricky part is that this is a directional particle effect. And I don't know what direction this thing's gonna go in. Let's find out. Whoa. Previously defined, okay. Let's try that again. Hayatal says, if a stealth game protagonist is bleeding in a forest and no one is around to see it, do they still die from blood loss? That's a good question. Alright, so it looks like a magic spell is being cast on your wrist, which is not really what I wanted. This is the wrong game for this. Alright, so there's a few things. The effect is playing a location that's kind of weird. It doesn't look right. It's like, so it's playing right here on your wrist, which is not good. Let's try to make that better. It is a little bit weird that the timing of it, the effect feels very late. So we should just play at the beginning of the animation. Sorry, when the hand enters the body. And then just try to keep the particle effect going as long as this section of the animation goes. Okay, let's attach the effect to one of your fingers then. Not this one. R thumb 1. R thumb 1. Okay. I think this effect is not really gonna work too. It's a little bit. It's gonna be too hard to make it oriented in the correct direction to make it look right to the player camera. So let's do that. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a, yeah, we'll use this one. Okay. Nice red color. It's a little bit too red. It's a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we're just kind of make a big, kind of a, I don't know, old school particle effect. Duration, punching, count. Speed 100. Gonna give you some gravity. Rotation. Okay. Oh yeah, right. We want to tweak the timing of this too. 14 or so. 14. Okay. And let's try it out. Okay. Maybe tone it down a little bit. Just a tad. Better. But still, it's a little bit much. All right, let's get in there. Too many cycles. All right, it looked weird, but I don't quite. Let's look at it again. Okay, so one thing that's happening is that it is we got to make this area way smaller. And the particle's way smaller too. Let's do one cycle. Okay, it's getting there. How's the timing look? Is it ending too soon? Oh, that's pretty good timing. Yeah, that works. There's way too much stuff going on, so let's chop it down. I also think it goes a little bit too fast too. It's kind of a little bit out of control. Hey, that's pretty good. Oops. All right, that works. Okay, what do we do? Okay, does that sound right? Yeah, it looks right. Okay. Cool. Anton says, will the digging for the piece take longer if you don't look down at it? Oh, what? I didn't think about that. So there is a mechanic right now where whenever a glass falls on the ground and you step on it, you'll get glass stuck in your feet. But if you are looking down at the ground while walking over glass, you are immune to glass damage. It's kind of abstracted as if you're avoiding. Now that you're looking at the ground, you're kind of like avoiding the glass pieces. I didn't think about digging around your guts and looking at it to speed it up. Hmm. I like it, but I also kind of don't want. There's a part of me that doesn't want players to have to give a benefit for looking at something that's kind of nasty. I think I would feel bad about doing that. Mouse Fountain says, I just learned the word exsanguination. What does that mean? Let's find out. Yikes. The act of draining a person of blood. Ooh, yike. Yep. I mean, that's the thing in this video game. I don't think I wasn't really planning on this. Just kind of crept up, I guess. Eric's comic says it should do more damage if you look at it. Mouse Fountain says if you try to remove shrapnel when you don't have a wound and actually pull out a rib or something. Yep. Lots of... This has somehow become a body horror game. A Twitch... Someone with a Twitch name, Blendo Games Questions, asks, when Gravity Bone 2? I don't really have a set date for a Gravity Bone sequel. Yeah, I'd love to return to it sometime. I mean, I guess I kind of feel that 30 Flights of Loving is kind of more or less a very close thing to like a sequel to Gravity Bone. They kind of overlap each other a bit. Peace Duster asks, can you carefully kick the glass away with a heel sweeping move? Yeah, I don't know. I think when you look down and you step on it, I think it crushes it and destroys it, from what I remember. So it's kind of a very similar function. Mouse Fountain says, I was trying to figure out what the word for drawing blood is. Yeah, it's a powerful word. Exsanguination. Another good word that I learned about from a video game was defenestration, which is a very specific thing where when someone gets thrown out a window, let me double check that. I don't want to give false information. The act of throwing someone out a window. And it's a pretty specific term. Anyways, you can add that to your vocabulary if you don't have it already. What were we doing? Oh, did I save this? Let's save it. Oh, that was so fast. Huh. Weird. Eric's Comic says, perhaps the proper question is, will Citizen Abel make a cameo appearance in this game? I don't know. Maybe. I do like to include stuff from my previous projects. So definitely a non-zero chance. Mouse Fountain says there's a video called Defenestration the Movie, and it's just 8 minutes of scenes of people going through windows. That I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds very fun. Eric's Comic says sounds painful. With pain spelled P-A-N-E. I love it. I love good wordplay. That's thank you for that. Radial Visitor says Tom Francis has started referring to Gunpoint, Heat Signature, and upcoming Technical Breach Wizards as the Defenestration Trilogy. Yes, it's good. He makes really good stuff, and I love how they involve people flying through windows. It's a very good thing. Big fan. Plundo Games Questions ask, will the game be in 2020? I hope so. That's I've learned to not really give release dates because I don't know, it just makes people really mad. You can't make them, and it's understandable because like if someone's looking forward to something and things don't work out, then yeah, that'll make someone unhappy. So I try to avoid putting myself in that situation. I don't want to have to deal with that. All right, I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging with me in chat. It's been a lot of fun. This animation is looking really good. I think we've covered every, well, let me check before I say that, but it feels like we've covered pretty much every wound healing state. Where is that? I thought I had a list in here. Okay, so bullet wound done, fire burning done. Oh, we don't have a fire wound yet. Okay, glass wound, that's done. Shadow wound is done. Okay, so there's 2 fire wounds. One of them is when you are literally on fire, and then you can pat out the fire on your body. But if you don't pat it out in time, you'll get a wound. And I don't have, I guess a fire wound is not something you can just deal with yourself. You probably need some other item to help you heal. All right, so I guess we'll do our first heal that requires a object of some kind. Yeah, that'll be fun. Anton says plastic skin spray. I was kind of thinking of something kind of along those lines. Some kind of piece of technology to, sorry, excuse me, deal with the thing. Yeah, all right. Anyways, we will continue next time. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me in the chat. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for so much good suggestions and questions and stuff. I really have a good time hanging out with y'all. And I think it's making the game a lot better, so I really appreciate it. Cool. All right, I'll see you all next time. Have a good Thursday.